you're going through life and you're doing things that are supposed to make you happy or give you the feeling of fulfillment, and you're left with a feeling of emptiness or feel as if you've done nothing for yourself, then this video is for you. The reason that you're feeling like that is because you need to find your purpose. It's not purpose driven. The things that you have been doing in this life are not purpose driven, and you will never find true fulfillment and true happiness in life until you do your purpose, until you find your purpose, until you live your purpose. Big pill to swallow, thinking about that. You're doing all these great things, thinking that you're going to be, thinking that it's supposed to make you happy, thinking that you're standing out, thinking that you're a great productive member of society, and at the end of the day, you still don't truly feel happy, or you don't feel fulfilled. And it's simply because of a choice that you've been making this whole time. You've not been living out your purpose. And it takes a while sometime to truly find out what purpose is, or what your purpose is. But your purpose is something that you need to find in order to find true fulfillment. That's currently something that I'm in the process of finding. I've made a lot of accomplishments in this world, and I've really separated myself from the rest of the crowd substantially, and ultimately it's supposed to make me feel happy or make me feel good, right? No, because in the end there's always a feeling like I haven't done anything, or I need to do something else. Like I said, I'm a very good productive member of society. Having cars, having money or credit, whatever it is, or any of these materialistic things or any of these activities and whatnot supposed to make you happy. Yet no, I'm not feeling that. And my life on paper is supposed to be fulfilling. It's supposed to be great. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily feel like that right now. But let me talk to you about how you find your purpose. And this is something that I'm currently going through once again, and I'm practicing, I'm learning. It's hard, but I'm learning. We're getting there step by step. Remember that, step by step. The first thing I'm learning in order to find your purpose or finding fulfillment is pouring back into your own cup. See, we tend to go through life pouring into other people's cup, or pouring out some of the energy inside of our cup into other things and distracting ourselves from ourselves. I'll say that again. We're distracting ourselves from ourselves. We're distracting ourselves from the thing that is deep and down inside of us. We're truly distracting ourselves from the thing that we want in life, or the thing that we're supposed to leave behind inside of this life. And that has to stop if you want to find fulfillment. At some point, you're going to have to sit down and stop pouring into these different cups. Stop distracting yourself from yourself and sit there with yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, and have these uncomfortable conversations with yourself. You have to find yourself. You have to. I feel like a lot of people understand themselves, but they don't truly understand themselves, if that makes sense. We only understand ourselves at the surface level, or more so, we kind of hide the true intent or true version of ourselves in that sense. But you need to pour back into yourself in order to find yourself, to find your purpose. And in finding your purpose, you will find fulfillment. And this is going to be something that is going to be a bit uncomfortable if you're not used to pouring back into yourself, having these uncomfortable conversations and looking at the mirror. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable, and you're going to go through a period of isolation where you need to recenter yourself. And by recentering yourself, I mean your life, everything that happens in your life or that orbits around you, you're at the center. You're at the center of your life. I'm currently going through that. It's a bit scary, a bit nerve-wracking at times and whatnot, being isolated and being forced to kind of sit with yourself and figure out these things truly. You figure out a lot of things about yourself during the isolation, but I say that to say it is something that must be done in order to truly find yourself and find your purpose. Find yourself, find your faith, find your purpose, receive fulfillment. Finding yourself is only one portion of finding the fulfillment. That is only the first step in order to find fulfillment. I feel like the next step, and I'm going to talk to you guys as I'm going through this process and whatnot, and I'm finding this stuff out. So that's the first step, is to sit down and find yourself. The second step is find your faith. When you sit down and you find yourself and you've had that uncomfortable conversation with yourself, the next thing that you can do is have the uncomfortable conversation with God and put your trust within Him, and understand that you may not necessarily know what your purpose is right now, or have even the slightest clue of what it is, but understand that He has a purpose for every single one of us, and He gives us the choice in order to make our decisions to live out the purpose He has for us, that will give us the true fulfillment. Or we can sit here and make these other choices that won't give us true fulfillment, such as I said, like the things that you do in order to become like a great person in society. And you're doing these things such as, buying a house, cars, whatever, all of these things, and you don't truly feel fulfilled, because once again, part of it's not purpose driven. You have to be purpose driven in order to find fulfillment. You find purpose within yourself, and you find purpose within your faith. Those are the first two steps that I've taken in order to find fulfillment. And let me tell you, I've got my first taste of fulfillment. The things that I've been doing in my life, I feel as if are moving toward a greater purpose. And I may not necessarily know truly what that is, but I'm walking that path through my faith, and it feels good. It tastes good. When you get that first taste of fulfillment, I promise to you, it is going to make you want to continue on that path of doing whatever it is that you are doing. You're going to want to continue on to get that taste again. It's an addiction. It's addiction. It feels good. It really does feel good. Even though I'm doing the simplest things in my life right now, I feel like these things are not really complicated or not really that hard. It just comes naturally. Things that I'm doing, even something as simple, like I said, this right here, it feels good speaking. I don't necessarily know truly if this is, I don't know if this truly is a step in my purpose, but it feels as if it is. And that's, once again, it feels as if it's part of my purpose. I'm getting a feeling of fulfillment from this, and I haven't had that before. So I'm going to continue to do it and see what this turns into and what it grows into. You have to go through this exact same process, and you have to, I promise you, when you get that first taste of fulfillment, you're going to want to continue. You're going to continue working on yourself, finding yourself, building a relationship with your faith, and trusting the path that He has you on. I promise to you, you will find fulfillment. You find fulfillment within yourself, your purpose, and your faith. There's no other way around it. So, understanding that now, realize that you got some work to do. Let's get to it. You got to start having them uncomfortable conversations. You got to stop distracting yourself from yourself. Stop distracting yourself from yourself. You need to pour your energy back into your own cup. Pour it back into your own cup. Recenter yourself. Make you the center of your life. Build that relationship with your faith and trust the purpose that He has out there. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable when it's new and you're working on it, but that's part of it. That's life. It's going to be some uncomfortable things. The good things don't come easy. Shit, that's the reason why we like diamonds, ain't it? It's hard to find. It's hard to get to. It's rough. It takes forever for diamonds to be created. But let's get to it. Let's seek fulfillment. Let's find our purpose. Let's build our relationship with ourselves. Let's build a relationship with our faith. Let's get that taste of fulfillment. I've got a little taste. I'm going to continue going. I want everybody else to find that. I want everybody else to feel what I'm feeling right now. It feels great. I've never felt any other feeling like this before in my life. I want everybody to feel that. So with that said, let's get to work. And let's take it breath by breath, step by step, day by day. We gonna make it through. We're gonna find fulfillment, and we gonna get through life. All right. Y'all have a blessed one.